The episode begins with Nandini telling Shashwat that he is possessive about Ishani because he loves her. Shashwat refuses. He says his children need a mother figure. That's why he married Ishani. He adds there is no husband and wife relationship between him and Ishani, so Nandini need not feel bad. Nandini says Shashwat is not innocent. Shashwat tells her that he becomes innocent in front of her. Nandini tells him that she needs his help in her business. Shashwat tells her that he is ready to help her. Nandini hugs him and says thanks to him. Shashwat asks her to contact him whenever she needs help in her professional and personal life. He says he can do anything. Nandini tells him that he can seek her help. Shashwat tells her that this is why he likes her. He holds her hand and says she did not tell him she likes him. Nandini tells him that he needs to learn more about women and she will teach him that. She leaves from there. Pihu tells Ishani that her results are out and she got 95%. She says she can get admission to Ishani's college. Nandini says Pihu can get admission to the best college with this percentage. Pihu says she already decided on her college. Shashwat tells Pihu that Ishani won't go to college. Ishani tells Pihu that they will go to the temple. Yash comes there and learns about Pihu's percentage. He says he did not expect Pihu to get this much percentage. Pihu tells Ishani that she can't visit the temple today. Shashwat asks Pihu where she is going. Pihu asks him not to question her because she is not a kid now. Nandini says parents are growing along with children. Pihu asks Nandini when the latter is leaving. Shashwat tells her that Nandini is their guest. Pihu tells him that this is how they behave with Ishani. Raj Didi says Pihu doesn't respect anyone. Pihu asks Ishani whether the latter is going to college today. Ishani replies she won't go to college today. Shashwat says Ishani will never go to college. Pihu asks Ishani whether it's the latter's decision. Yash tells Pihu not to be obsessed with Ishani. Ishani says she will bring sweets for Pihu. Pihu says she has to leave now. Shashwat tells her that she should inform him before going. Pihu tells him that she is not scared of him and he can't control her like how he controls Ishani. She leaves from there. Nandini tells Shashwat that he should control Pihu. Shashwat says Pihu was not like this earlier and looks at Ishani. Ishani tells him that Pihu was a spoiled rich kid earlier, but is now leading a disciplined life. Nandini says staying outside at night is not indiscipline, and says that's indiscipline for the middle class. She adds arguing with elders is indiscipline. Raj Didi says Pihu learned this from Ishani. Shashwat says Pihu will come to the track soon. Nandini tells him that he is supporting Ishani. Ishani asks Nandini to stay like a guest. She warns Nandini not to talk bad about her. The episode begins with the police officer tells Shashwat that there is a possibility that Ishani's statement was in Anurag's favor. Shashwat says he is not understanding anything. The police officer asks who gave the complaint against Anurag. Shashwat says he took Ishani to the principal to file a complaint against Anurag. The police officer asks what Ishani's age is. Shashwat says Ishani and Anurag's age difference is not high. The police officer laughs. He says Ishani would have told the college committee that Anurag is innocent. He adds they should wait for the report to know what exactly happened. Shashwat says he has to leave now. The police officer tells Shashwat to not trust anyone in this matter. He suggests Shashwat confront Ishani. Shashwat asks whether it's not wrong to change the statement. The police officer tells Shashwat that maybe nothing happened between Anurag and Ishani on that day. He leaves from there. On the other side, Anurag enters the restaurant with students. Pihu asks him what they're doing there when he should give the treat to her only for getting 95%. Anurag tells her that they are also his students. Pihu tells him that it's her day, and they can sit on the other table. Anurag requests students on the near table. Pihu tells him to order for her and share that food with her. Anurag tells her that she can't force him. Pihu tells him that she loves him and she can't stay away from him. Anurag asks her to stop embarrassing him. The waiter keeps the food on the table. Pihu asks Anurag to feed her. Anurag tells her that one can't get love forcefully. Pihu asks him whether he doesn't love her a little bit too. Anurag tells her that she is a student for him. That's it. Pihu cries. Anurag tells her that they are in a public place. He thinks only Ishani can save him. Pihu asks him whether he doesn't want to go for a trip. Anurag says he has someone in mind for that. Pihu tells him that she knows about whom he is talking. She says one day she will become his world. Later, Ishani goes to Anurag's house, which surprises him. She tells him that she wants to talk to him about something important. Anurag tells her that she came to his house after many years. He says he is feeling good, but the situation is strange too because Ishani is someone else's wife now. Ishani tells him that the principal called Shashwat to meet. She says she told police that Anurag is innocent when they called her for verification. Anurag tells her that she will end up in trouble because of this. Ishani tells him that she can't put him in trouble to escape from trouble. Anurag tells her that Shashwat won't spare her. Ishani asks him to not worry about her. She says she doesn't think she can continue her studies. Anurag tells her to continue her studies because that's her right. Ishani tells him that she doesn't have the courage to fight. She says maybe she won't meet Anurag again. Anurag holds her hand and says their situation would have been different if she had waited a little more for him then. Ishani tells him to move on and settle. Anurag tells her that Shashwat won't spare her. Ishani asks him to not worry about her. She says she doesn't think she can continue her studies. Anurag tells her to continue her studies because that's her right. Ishani tells him that she doesn't have the courage to fight. She says maybe she won't meet Anurag again. Anurag holds her hand and says their situation would have been different if she had waited a little more for him then. Ishani tells him to move on and settle with someone. Anurag tells her to file a complaint against Shashwat in the police station if he abuses her again. He says he is not understanding how to handle Pihu. Ishani tells him that Pihu is straightforward and a good girl. Anurag asks so. What?